Leescano on the steel spike skin. Luccao on the lavender skin. Nothing surprising there. Luccao, off stage. Leescano could have gotten that kill, but went a little bit too low. That forward charge. Sorry, hit my mic there for a second, but that forward charge from Luccao taking the first stock, but Leescano answers back before taking any percent. And now it's back to this keep away game. Poison versus Bubbles. Truly Rano's favorite matchup. Goes for the down charge, reading an early drop off from the Flappy Flight. Not gonna get it though, and Luccao makes it back to stage. Yes, Rivals reference. Rivals is sick. I would love to run events for that game, actually. Maybe I'll do something. Either leading up to or during Rivals 2. But Leescano has a lead here, getting these few ticks of poison damage. And the Volt Jank just barely making that back. Leescano going deep, but knowing exactly how deep he can go. And yeah, Leescano taking that game with a 2-stock. Looking to keep the throne for Brawlout. Oh yeah, I saw that Human Lime came from Rivals. I don't think I got the chance to stock Meech. Is it Meech or Meekle or Meechel or? But yeah, I would love to see all of you again, honestly. Really solid gameplay from the two that did a chance to enter. I'm sure if you've been playing with them, you're probably fairly good as well. Would love to see all of you around in friendlies in next month's bracket. Alright, getting into game 2, we're seeing Laylee's Paco. Kind of surprised to see leescano not just sticking with Ripjack the whole set, given, you know, the success in game 1. But I guess it is stage dependent. Doesn't want to play Ripjack on jungle, maybe? We unfortunately still don't have character first rule sets on StarGG. Shout out to them telling me that they don't have dev time to change the rule set. Also, shout out to them needing dev time to change the rule set. That seems like something that should be easy enough to make custom. Oh, leescano a little bit too low. Look how a little bit too close to the ledge, and leescano able to recover anyway. And, alright, leescano getting back into this, had a pretty big deficit that first stock. Alright, so yeah, Paco tongue, it tethers to the closest target. It has a set amount of distance that it can go to ledge, and it has a set amount of distance that it can go to a player. If it can reach, so it finds all of the available targets and tethers to the closest one, but you can be at a certain height where a player is within the player range, but the ledge is not within the ledge range, so it tethers to the farther target, which is the player, because it can't reach the ledge. He's kind of down a stock again, and just kind of getting zoned out by these bubbles and forward airs. He needs to find some kind of explosive advantage state here. Gets in there, but nothing off of it. That back air, not quite going to do it, but down tilt. Look how living. leescano had that stock there. Just needed to forward charge or do, honestly, a lot of different options would have killed. Does get the stock anyway, though, and now 100% deficit. Needs to play this chase down game. 2 minutes left, and luccao has no reason to approach unless leescano can get the percent lead. There's the burst. Next strong hit from luccao could be fatal. Luccao, meanwhile, has their own burst. leescano bobbing and weaving here. Has luccao off stage, forward air, and is able to stay up just long enough to win that game. Luccao used up the meter they needed to burst to make that recovery with the flappy flight. And leescano, a veteran of the game, knows how to take advantage. Luccao on the back foot in this first set. And it looks like Jungle Treetop is the stage again. I expect that means we'll see another Paco game. You know, worked out for him last set, or last game rather. And hey, the Paco, always love to see the Paco. Oh, super early stock. And yeah, potentially missed that meteor cancel because of the lag. leescano going to give the homie stock, as he is known to do. leescano always gives the homie stocks. leescano is the ultimate homie. Back air is going to force out burst as soon as it comes online. And that back air should do it. leescano holding on to a pretty good lead here. Poised to just retake the lead in the set. Why does my layout keep removing the losers icon? We're importing from a grand final set. There we go. And alright, now luccao has retaken the lead a little bit. leescano needs to get through the bubble hell for a little bit longer. Oh, just barely clipped by that forward charge. This game looking incredibly even. Neither player is safe right now. And there's the burst from leescano. Gets the forward air. And the back air is going to close it out. leescano wins the reset 3-0. Potentially just 3 more games left in this tournament. Very good stuff to leescano, but tournament not over yet. As the grand finals reset approaches, both players checking in now. Both players looking for the reset because they have not refreshed the Start GG page. There we go, both players now checked in. There we go. And now the game acknowledges players in losers bracket. That's cool. Yep, Paco. We are seeing the Paco to start. We're not seeing a Ripjack game like we saw in the previous set. And Jungle Treetop is the stage. It is, as any Brawlout player will tell you, the only stage. And both players seem to like it here, so... Honestly, we do see occasional lag spikes, but considering that there's 2 continents separating these players, this connection is incredible. And, wow, incredible stock from luccao there. Only 16%. leescano already on his second. And luccao showing no signs of letting up here. Yeah. I have to say, this connection is not nearly as bad as the time someone from Indonesia entered. That was a slideshow. leescano evening it up with the early forward air. Oh, unfortunate lag spike on that combo there. But leescano intercepting that forward charge, getting the nair, and not quite getting follow-up to that grab, but still, this match basically evened up. Despite the dominant first stock luccao had. Jab special coming in from Paco. Burst, not quite sure what leescano was looking for. I'm assuming that was supposed to be some sort of combo tool there. Winds up just wasting a burst, but still has reclaimed the lead after almost a 0-to-death starting this game. Excellent bubble though, getting that stock there. leescano, I think, tried to get that nair at the right level to avoid it, but it was not to be, and this game, once again, incredibly even. That forward charge is going to connect leescano. Now, off stage, but able to get back on, and now it's luccao struggling to find footing. Love seeing the ability to punish a Yooka down charge. Shout out to when that move just sort of, you could do another one right away. That was fucked up. Scan out a little bit of a percent deficit here. And that forward charge is going to do it, luccao. Now on the board in this second set of grands. Seeking to defeat the entire Brawlout community. Well, I guess not many Brawlout people actually showed up, but seeking to beat all the ones that did. Leescano trying to stop that from happening. We'll see. Forgotten Temple and Sunset Eerie are the two bans coming up from luccao. Fire Temple is kind of as I would have guessed the pick. I'm assuming we're going to see a counter pick here from Leescano, going for that Ripjack. And there it is, Ripjack versus Yooka. And this is going to be a reset match. Sometimes you just gotta mash A on the stage select, even if it's wrong. And now we're getting right stage. Fire Temple. This is a stage that you can never really safely leave open against Leescano. He will pick the Ripjack. Luccao does have the poison bubble. Leescano will also have to approach through poison. But maybe that bubble, a little bit less overbearing to deal with off stage. Doesn't matter though. Luccao loses that stock, and with it, loses the poison bubble. Leescano off to a pretty big lead in this second game of the reset. Oh, Leescano backs off. Let's Luccao back for, well, not for fully free, but not as big a punish as he could have gotten. Doesn't matter though. Only 21% of Leescano. Full stock ahead. And there's the percent lapping very early on. Leescano wanted blood on that one. Holy shit. Excellent buddy slam. Risking it all there. But knows right where Leescano has to recover. And those are the type of moves that you need to stay in this game at such a deficit. Nair going to force out the burst. And poison ball up air. Leescano, pretty dominant game there. What you would expect from the Fire Temple game, but that stage is DSR'd now. And it's luccau's counter pick, so we'll see where we wind up. For this potentially penultimate game. Oh god, is my stream shutting itself right now? Never mind, looks like the internet has recovered. And it's going to be Festive Jungle, and Leescano back to the least Paco. Alright, cool. Stream is fine. Good to hear. I saw my dropped frames number go up a lot and a single bar on OBS, but ooh, excellent chase with that up air. And Leescano poised to take the lead in this second set of grands. Ooh, good buddy slam. Luccao knows where to go for these buddy slams when you have to recover in a certain spot. Both players playing super evasive right now. But Leescano off stage, fighting in bubble hell. excellent forward tilt, just going right through that bubble and taking that stock. Leescano poised to take the game. If he can just get 1 or 2 more good advantage states. Luccao, though, not far behind. Just needs to find a strong hit before those 1 or 2 advantage states. There's the burst from Luccao super early. Oh, what a lag spike. I don't think that mattered because they both got the input they wanted, but Leescano, a bit unfortunate losing that stock, but certainly still has it in him to just close out this game, has a lead. Oh, Leescano goes a little bit too low, needs a tongue to recover, and can't make it back in time to punish. Luccao, in the meantime, trying to clawing this lead back. Leescano pops a panic burst. And forward charge, not gonna do it. Oh god, trade glitch! And Luccao gets the better of it, has burst! Goes up 2-1 in the reset. So yeah, funny thing that happens sometimes when you trade. Sometimes you just go the wrong direction. Nobody really knows why it happens or like when it's going to happen. And it doesn't happen that often. But you sure can get yeeted the wrong direction sometimes. I should probably talk to Craig about getting that fixed. But in the meantime, Luccao holding on to counterpick advantage after winning that first game. We'll have to see what the stage bans are, what the stage pick is, and what the characters are. I will say, I kind of hope to see the Ripjack. The Paco has not won a game yet in the reset. Alright, looks like Sunset Eerie and Forgotten Temple are going to be the bans again. Fire Temple is also off the table due to DSR. Waiting for Leescano to choose the stage. It is going to be Oasis Palace. I think that is a Ripjack stage for this Leescano. And it will be. This stage is pretty big. Blast Zones, less big than they used to be, but still very big here. Blast Zone size honestly favors Yooka as a hard to edgeguard character with a good recovery. But having space to move around definitely favors Ripjack. He can use the poison to still wall off parts of the stage, but but use the extra space to get around the bubble easier. And luccao opting for the poison. Leescano knows that poison spacing perfectly, gets it right on ledge. Luccao, just out here, paying these taxes to play the game. And that's going to do it. Luccao doesn't have the height to make it back. Fair certainly does send it one of the angles of all time. But, oh no, Leescano. I don't know what happened there, but loses his own stock. And now, this match, pretty even again. Forward air is going to do it. Luccao on last stock here. Leescano still has a bit of percent left before he's in danger. Bursts out of that down charge. And getting more damage onto Luccao here. But that forward charge will take out Leescano's stock. And this is still anyone's game, even if Leescano has a bit of a lead. Leescano is approaching here. He does not have to do that. And Luccao will make the most of that approach. Back air? Isn't quite going to take the stock, but Luccao in a bad spot. There's the up air. Luccao now on the other side of the stage. Luccao had no iframes there for a second. He's able to make it back to stage though without a punish. And bad down charge is going to take a nair punish. We're going to game 5 of the reset. This will be the last game of Brawlout Station 190. This is on Luccao's counter pick. Currently off the table for them are Jungle Treetop and Festive Jungle though. Leescano also gets to ban 2 stages. Golden City and Moonlight Jungle will be those 2. Luccao thinking about the counter pick. Fire Temple, Oasis Palace, Sunset Eerie, and Forgotten Temple are the 4 on the table. Sunset Eerie is the pick. Lots of space for these players to run away and throw either poison or bubbles. Leescano sticking with the Ripjack. Luccao sticking with the Yooka. This is it. One game to determine if a day 2 Brawlout player can win a tournament. Again, now Ashla Leviathan. Paco was at the tournament Leviathan entered, so he only got second. Leescano off to a little bit of a lead. Not too much of one though. And just like that, Luccao answering back, gets clipped by a poison ball though, and ooh, excellent conversion off that storm call. Leescano, first real percent lead of this game. That they're not going to do it. The stage is big. Up air is also not quite going to do it again. Yeah, again, this stage, very big. And Leescano gets through all the bubbles. Gets the forward charge. Now has a stock lead. Not too much percent on him. Oh no, Leescano goes a little bit too deep for an edge guard. And now this game even right back up. I would like to see a little bit more Storm Call from Leescano, just sort of always having a cloud out. We've seen how much Luccao loves to go with these forward charges, just sort of escaping, approaching, you know. It's a multi-purpose tool, but anytime Luccao wants to move, forward charge is there. And if there's a 7% tax to forward charge across the stage, that would be huge for Leescano. Up air is going to take it though, no burst coming out from Luccao. And Leescano poised to take this tournament. Timeout is possible. That would be hype. Timeouts are hype. I don't know. It entirely depends on how well Luccao plays defensively here. Because Leescano has shown a willingness to approach with the lead. And that will certainly result in Luccao's stock going away before 2.5 minutes have elapsed, unless Luccao is able to play incredibly well defensively. Also, as I say that, Leescano not approaching quite as much. I do like that, just, you know, letting the poison tick damage, letting the timer tick down. Now needs to recover. Does hit leescano with a flappy flight. Make it back. And that poison cloud into forward air is going to do it. Just under 2 minutes shy of time